bad day today. I was hoping to go out with Sid. It was so misty. There was still snow up on the mountain and it was pouring down and foggy. When we do get to hang out, it's rare. I want to make the most of it, and we've been a bit, let down by the weather. You might be thinking, what kind of outdoor things can you do in Wales when it's not great weather? Well, the answer's loads. A great place if you're a climber and you want to climb is Snakes and Ladders. You've then got Dinorwic Quarry, which is about an hour and a half from Snowdonia range. You've then got sort of like bomb shelter, that's sort of very close to Llanberis. You've then got the waterfall walk by Llanberis, and then you've got what I'm going to do today, which isn't Snakes and Ladders, but just actually exploring more of Dinorwic Quarry. This here, all the way up to the peak and all the way around the right, all here, it's all amazing places to climb. Darley's Hole, which is over here, which is where Snakes and Ladders starts. I'm going to be heading around right through this side. This is the end of an amazing adventure called Snakes and Ladders. It's a good climbing adventure. Now, when we were at the top of this, which is just up there, we wondered what was above there, but it's a very big day, Snakes and Ladders, so we've never had a look. If you have a look just down there, that's Electric Mountain. So you've got like these huge walls, look, protecting all around what looks like a little village. So all of these, I think they could only be shelters, without roofs or anything like that, just a bit of shelter from the cold. Oh, I made it. This is such a cool structure. Now check this out. See this pulley? Links up to here, and this is the brake. As I understand it, still in working order. It's definitely moving. I think on the other side, long ago, literally just before I first did this was still here. Doesn't feel safe to be on the edge. But this goes straight across the quarry, and you used to have to climb all the way across it, which I'm sure was super fun. Now, this is where we normally finish, and I want to go and have a look there because I feel like I haven't walked uphill enough yet. Just took a little detour from this is the mega uphill part. I think I might have found a cave. So let's see how deep it is. Oh, very interesting looking cave. Hello! Yeah, very deep. Interestingly, I'm up at the highest point. None of the other tunnels are flooded, and yet I'm up at the highest point, and this one I can't go in. I think it's pretty deep, but I can't see a way out on the other side, and I get the feeling I'm going to be, chest high. And if we're just inside, you can see, looks like it's going quite a way in there. So that tunnel's down there and goes this way, so I'm wondering whether over this side, or maybe even here, we're going to find another entry. I was going to do a little post about being ready for the outdoors, making sure that you've got the right clothing on, so I've got everything right. However, this foot just went completely into the water, and now my foot is drenched. These cool carts, I love that. I've not seen this stuff before. She's got these cool carts. What's really interesting is the noise of this, which is on the other side. So like I said, over here, the other side, look, a heavy amount of water coming through there. But just look at this old cart. But what I love about all this stuff is we need to be understanding of the fact that we all start from the same place. We're just carbon, hydrogen and oxygen atoms just all put together, and we all end up in the same place, just in the ground. And I just absolutely love that something like metal you never think would degenerate or anything, but it literally just breaks up and crumbles into the soil and becomes the metal ore that was once in the rocks that we extracted. A little bit sciencey maybe, but yeah, when you start seeing it in real time, it is just an amazing thing. And another thing I've just noticed is look at these walls here, which I cannot wait. This is a huge wall, and this is the top of the mountain. Before I go there, I'm going to obviously explore this cave, so come join me. Again, like I've said, I've never explored here before, so this is really exciting. What's great is actually there's 3 caves. Or this one, then we've got this opening, and then we've got a cave down there as well. Yeah, a lot of people I don't think would want to go all the way to the top when there's so much to see. Check this out. What a cool artefact. I bet you it still works and moves. It actually does. Look at that. Can you see it moving through the ground? Oh my God, you can even see the lever. Look at that. Wow. You could go to a museum, but when you actually see it as it was, where it was, it just makes such a big difference. And this has got an atmosphere. Look at how daunting that is. And then we're just going through. Don't know what's going to be on the other side. Let's have a little look. Ooh, that is a sheer drop. Ah, I do recognise it. So, snakes and ladders. Snakes and ladders, you come through here and you abseil down here. I've been here, but I have never been through this hole. I've looked at this hole probably and thought, oh, I wonder what it's like. But how amazing to find another little treasure at Dinorwic Quarry. One of my favourite places to be in Wales. Number 1 is looking like a squeeze. Oh, it goes through to somewhere, probably where I've just been. Here we go. Yep, I'm going to be a hole. I'm going to be a hole that I've looked at upon the abseil. If you have a look, I've literally just come out of there. Now, I saved this cave as the last one because I hoped it might be one of the bigger ones. Awesome. It genuinely looks like a dead end. Since I've been on this walk, I've picked up a tin can of baked beans, a cigarette packet, and just picked up 2 wrappers. I just think, to you it's only a packet, right? But if more than 1 or 2 or 3 people leave a packet on the ground, then everybody thinks, well, mine's not going to make a difference, so they leave their packet on the ground. And then we just walk around in a complete mess of a country. Fair enough if you want to do it in the streets, but if you're a mountaineer, just do the decent thing and bring your stuff out with you. Because it was so frustrating when I see things like that, and I think, surely the other people that saw this looked at it and thought, wow, why on earth would we not want to keep it like this? Why do we want it to look like a rubbish tip? And that's my little moan. It's a long way up that I am. I've just got up to these impressive structures and find out what's all over that side. So what's really cool about this building behind me is you've actually still got the slate roof. We'll go and have a little look. A lot of this seems a lot less touched. So if you ever wondered how a slate roof will fit together, there you go. Just like that. I've got this cool little waterfall in the background. So we actually have here a full, properly working braking system here. And I really love that. That was, yeah, it's so cool really. Because the one down at the bottom obviously showed the brake, but this one, the metal is still intact. Love this little like bridge railway. And again, looks like a lot of the structure is still there, which is just awesome. So guys, it's always really exciting when we see wood like this on the ceiling, because that is most definitely new wood, which means that this may actually be one of the bivvies, another bivvy. I know I just saw one right at the top over by where Snakes and Ladders is, and that is so exciting. Definitely on my bucket list to go and sleep in one of these. Can you imagine just walking? I mean, you can see that mist, it's very eerie, but this is a working mine. Oh my god, I just literally looked, I was like, wow, this is awesome. Holy wow. Oh my god, it's amazing. Absolutely love stuff like this. And obviously this is a workhouse. Look underneath. It's going to turn some cogs, and I wonder what this is. I will figure it out, I'm sure. Oh no, it's not. Silly me, look, it's a saw. What on earth? For cutting the slate. Oh my god, that is amazing. Wow, there you go. Told you I'd figure it out. It's a saw for cutting the slate. This is the mine. This is where they would have actually brought the slate in and cut it and got it where it needs to be. So it looks like they work in pairs. You've got this, which is obviously part of the electricity or the generator. Or if that's what, I mean, let's have a look and see what on earth this is. So then we've got all of these spindles. These must rotate. All of this must go round, surely. for a band that will something will go round and link to this, and then that will rotate, and then that will be in charge of actually the saw rotating, I expect. What's the rest of the machinery for? This one's further back. I'm not sure if this is a way of cooling it down, but the plot thickens because you've got these strong pipes, these pipes coming out. If I were an engineer, I'm sure I'd know the answer right now, but I know nothing. Interestingly, someone's placed this here probably. So, I was very interested why there was a static rope pipe hanging here until I saw that it says that it's in 1891. Marlow. These move backwards and forwards, and probably that's not through human force, that's through some kind of mechanic force that's pulling it over and towards the saw. And then we've got a bit of a collapse down here, so this is where the real power would have been coming from. Not entirely sure obviously how any of this stuff works, but yeah, it would have powered from here, and we've got, well, and then powered all the way down there to turn these cool cog gas cylinder. Interesting. And here, the train lines. There's no way for a train to get in. Like electrical power, maybe. That's the only one though, unless they've fallen down. Just literally from there to link these houses. Communications maybe? I think that's a great thing about exploring, is you're kind of just piecing information together all the time, and especially if you don't know very much about electrics or engineering. Sometimes it's more frustrating, but it adds to the fun. And we are literally right on top of a very, very high wall. I'm going to show you. And the mist, oh my god, it just keeps going up. It just goes up past here. I mean, we've got more buildings. I kind of need to get back that way. You could explore these forever. How eerie that looks. Creepy. Just about to go round to this very big building. Not sure what this one's going to be at all. I just love, this is the highest, just to say, this is the highest I've been, and there is so much. I never expected there to be so much up here. Wow. Okay, no idea what that is, but a very tall building in comparison to many of the others. Oh, we've got a gate. That is an impressive bit of kit, that. I mean, that's definitely something to generate energy or electricity, until you see this. Look at that. Can't wait to get in it. Hopefully I can just walk through. I can. Oh my god, this is absolutely amazing. We've got to go through here. Look at this. Massive. Oh my god, piece of machinery. That is incredibly impressive. Huge. Look at how the metal rusts. Almost looks organic. Unbelievable. So I'm not sure what any of this does. And what would this be doing? What would it be generating? It's not either or something. And it's a massive brake pad, that. Look at that. So I wonder what would be stopping that. Should we see what it says? It says Ingersoll Rand Co. New York, Imperial Type 10. Wow. Look at that brake pad. And all of the gas or whatever, just what this was or where it was made. So, Shiggins patent sandblast. A sandblast? Bro Adheath near Manchester. Oh well, they didn't transport that one quite as far then. Look at this huge thing behind it. Wow. What on earth is in that? It's a bit unnerving because it's just a complete mist. I cannot see, I'm up so high, can't see the bottom at all. And it feels like it's getting dark, even though it shouldn't be getting dark. So I might start making my way down soon. I've gone up to this level, I'm going to go across, explore the rest of it, There's so much to see here. I can't believe I haven't seen all these other parts of Dinorwic Quarry. But I was thinking, why are they bringing like all these generators, these things from New York all the way up this mountain, like this high? That must be such a huge job. Why don't you just cut it all when they get down? But obviously, the idea is to be as productive as possible. They're going up, you know, I know I'm not even at the top yet. I can't believe it. But why not get the slate as you want it and transport the bits that are good down and then leave the rest up here? But yeah, I kind of just thought that, why would they do that? But actually it's because getting a huge rock down before it's been trimmed and having all the waste down there is pointless. You might as well have the waste up here. These are really cool, the carts, and yeah, 2 at a time. Those old houses we were looking at with the, you know, the big winch, the big wheel, are all under here. So don't make them like that near the top. Oh my God, the sky just cleared for me as I just started to come down. Look how huge and beautiful that is. And there's these huge walls are where I've been, never been up there before. Really made me think about how, you know, the mines used to work, lots of different things. I'm going to have to look into it now, I think. And so the plot thickens. They attach to the wall of the buildings. This definitely looks like something out of Lord of the Rings. So I'm out. I didn't even get to explore the army barracks. It has opened my eyes big time to how much more of Dinorwic Quarry there is to explore. I've got off the quarry from people just leaving their crap. I mean, that's like half a bag's worth. I've been talking about how much I love this place. I do. I love it and I respect it, and I wish other people would as well. And I just think, even if you're not an outdoorsy person, you know, come with your outdoorsy hat on and please just take your rubbish with you. It does not take much. I feel really sad by that. It's almost like, to me, like Wales is the other part of my home, and yeah, I feel like my home's been mistreated, so look after it, be good.